Hello friends, welcome to this lecture for user inputs in Flet. In this lecture, we are going to see how to use a checkbox. Mind you, when we are going to do a to-do application or anything in the application which requires a checkbox, this would be required. So let's just get started. Creating a checkbox.py file and let's just start coding. So what we need is, again, we need a function that's main. And then inside that main function, we pass the page. After passing the page, we need a function where the checkbox will be created. So checkbox changed would be the function I'm creating. Checkbox underscore changed would be the function. And then we pass some parameter inside. And then what will the checkbox do? So the checkbox will output a text value. Checkbox will be outputting a text value. So let's just say output underscore text dot value. And that value is equals to what? That value is equals to, we have f, and then using that we have you have learned to develop Flutter apps using Python, or you can say you have started. You can say started. If you are here at this lecture, then you have already started learning. You started learning to develop Flutter apps using Python. Let's just say that is, and then that is the statement we want, and after that we want the value of the to-do underscore checkbox or check dot value. So probably, if I'm not wrong, or if you have guessed it right, this would be a Boolean value. After this, let's just update the page. So we are updating the page dot update. And once we update the page, now what we are doing is we are taking the text inputs, or the ft.text, that is flet.text. So what would be the output text? Output underscore text, and then that would be ft dot, we have text, that function we've called. And now what is the to-do check? So to-do underscore check is equals to, we have ft dot checkbox. So that function we are going to use now, checkbox, and inside that checkbox function, let's just have the label as so what do we want the label to be? So the label has to be, if you have started learning to develop Flutter apps, so the label has to be to do. We have to do, and then that to do would be having start learning to develop Flutter apps using Python. Okay, so that's it. And then the initial value, or the default value it will have, is false. See, we had already discussed that its value would be in Boolean. And now what we want, like on change, we are calling that on change function. So on change, when it changes, on change, what we need to call? We need to call the function. So what function we need to call is, we need to call the checkbox changed function. That function which we already created, we need to call, and then just what to do, we need to add these in the page. So page dot add. What do we need to add? We need to add the to-do check first, and after that we need to add the output underscore text, whatever the text is output, and then finally end the application ft.app, and then the target is main. Target is equals to main. Save this, and let's just try running this application now. So when we run this application, we have a window. Okay, so we have a progress bar. We don't have a window here. Let's just check in the application. So we have page.update. Oh, this has to be outside this function. So these things have to be outside the checkbox function. So that is, this function is called out afterwards, right? So this is in the main function, and this is an individual function. Let's just save this and rerun the application now. So as soon as you rerun the application, now initial value is false. So it is not getting displayed now. So as soon as you click here, start learning to develop Flutter apps, you have started learning to develop Flutter apps using Python. That's value is true. So because you clicked it here. Now if you click it here again, the value changes to false. So it's a Boolean value. The value changes again to false. So this is how we do the checkbox in the code. And we'll be using the checkbox. This is the building blocks of using the checkbox. So we'll be using and we'll be developing some cool stuff using the checkbox. And each and every module is necessary. So I suggest that while you are seeing this course or while you are following this course, please follow along or code along with this to keep up with the pace. Thank you so much.